Hi everyone, here's a short preview for worship this coming Sunday, September 19th, 2021. Here's a question for you. Have you been in any arguments recently? Were they big, important ones, or were they small and slightly ridiculous ones? This coming Sunday, we're going to look at a scripture from the Gospel of Mark that contains just such a relatable scene. The disciples and Jesus are traveling around Galilee. They get to their destination at the end of the day, and Jesus turns to his disciples and says, "So, what were you arguing about along the way?" Now, the disciples have an answer for him, sort of, and Jesus has a couple of teachings that follow that. But I feel like we could spend this whole Sunday just looking at Mark 9, verse 33. What were you arguing about along the way? Actually, maybe we should print up t-shirts with Mark 9:33 written on them. It seems like the question, Jesus wants to know, what were you arguing about along the way? It seems like that question could be a very helpful corrective to many of the arguments that we have along our way. What if we had to report to Jesus at the end of the day and tell him what exactly we were arguing about? Would we be proud of what we've been spending our day arguing about, or would we be kind of embarrassed? Well, friends, listen, this coming Sunday, I want to start talking about how Jesus has something to say about our life together, about our life as a church, but not just that, as our life in community, how we relate to each other generally. So often when we talk about faith, we're talking about things that happen individually, the beliefs or ideas in our head, or the individual thoughts and feelings in our heart. But friends, when Jesus talks about following Jesus, he is often talking to his disciples about how they relate to each other, about their life together, about their interactions, about the kind of community they've formed with each other. It seems that their relationship with him should inform, should shape their relationship with each other. For Jesus, following Jesus is not an individual activity. It is a group activity. And it's something that is in some ways harder, but also in some ways easier, because it is done with others. I hope you'll be able to come either online or in person and join this conversation. You can argue with me if you want, either in person or along the way. And I will respond. We'll see you Sunday.